This is the top 10 best aviation museums in the world. 10th place, Pima Air and Space Museum, Arizona. You can meet the Star Bumblebee, world's smallest biplane, and the SR-71 Blackbird, world's fastest spyplane here. Pima Museum is one of the largest privately funded aviation museums in the world, established in 1976. Spread over an area of 127 acres, the museum has a collection of over 300 aircraft. The major exhibits include presidential plane used by John F. Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson, and replicas of the Wright brothers' 1903 Wright Flyer and the X-15, the world's fastest aircraft. 9th place, Central Air Force Museum, Monino. With a display of 173 aircraft, the Central Air Force Museum is one of the largest aviation museums in the world. Located at Monino Airfield, the museum was established in 1958, although the public was allowed only from 1999. It gives a glimpse of the history of evolution of aviation in Russia. The chief exhibits include aircraft such as MiGs, Sukhoi planes, Tu-142 bombers, Tu-22 bombers, Petlikov PE-2 bombers, and a Tu-144 supersonic passenger plane. 8th place, Canada Aviation and Space Museum, Ottawa. It was established in 1964 at the Ottawa Airport. The museum houses an impressive collection of over 130 aircraft from around the world. The chief exhibits include Canadarm, the Canadian-made part of Space Shuttle Endeavour, the vintage Bush planes from 1920s, and Canada's military aircraft which took part in the World Wars. 7th place, China Aviation Museum, Beijing. Boasting of more than 200 aircrafts across different models, the China Aviation Museum is the best of its kind in Asia. Located near Shaotang Hill, it was opened in 1989. An amazing aspect of the museum is that a major part of it is located inside a cave on the side of the hill. The prominent attractions include a replica of the Wright Flyer, former Chinese Premier Mao Zedong's personal aircraft. A number of World War II aircraft and Chinese aircraft are on display as well. 6th place, French Air and Space Museum, Le Bourget. One of the most famous aviation museums in the European mainland, this museum hosts the only remaining part of the White Bird, the aircraft used by Charles Nungesser and François Colli in their unsuccessful attempt to make the first transatlantic flight from Paris to New York in 1927, 2 weeks before the historical flight of Charles Lindbergh. The museum was opened in 1919. It hosts around 20,000 exhibits, including 150 aircraft. 5th place, Prague Aviation Museum, Kebely. The Prague Aviation Museum was established in 1968. The museum, located at Kebely Airport, reflects the rich history of Czech aviation. Kebely was the first Czechoslovak military airfield, which is still used by the military and VIP aircraft. The museum has one of the largest collections of aircraft, numbering nearly 275, of which more than 100 are on display. 4th place, State Aviation Museum of Ukraine, Kyiv. Located next to the Zulani Airport, Ukraine State Aviation Museum is noted for its display of Soviet technology. It was opened in 2003, coinciding with the centenary of aviation history. It boasts of more than 70 aircrafts, most of which served former Soviet Union and later Ukraine. The major attractions are world's first jet airliner Tupolev 104 and the strategic missile carrier Tu-22M. Numerous helicopters and naval aircrafts are also displayed here. Third place, Imperial War Museum, Duxford. Opened in 1977, this is the largest aviation museum in Britain. It was actually military airfield till 1961. It played a pivotal role during the two world wars. The museum houses about 200 aircraft and many military vehicles. There are other exhibits like photographs, videos, and artifacts that give a glimpse of the history of the wars fought by Britain. It houses the museums of various British Army regiments as well. Duxford is still an active airfield and hosts air shows regularly. Second place, National Museum of the United States Air Force, Ohio. Situated at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, it is the largest and oldest military aviation museum in the world. It was opened in 1923 and is the official museum of the United States Air Force. The museum houses around 360 aircraft and numerous missiles, making it one of the largest collections in the world. There are several presidential aircrafts on display, including the one that took JF Kennedy to Dallas on the day of his assassination. Another prominent attraction is the B-29 Superfortress that dropped an atomic bomb on Nagasaki. More than 1 million people visit the museum every year. First place, Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, Washington, D.C. Visited by approximately 7 million people every year, the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum is the first in our list of the world's best and most amazing aviation museum. Opened in 1946, it has the largest collection of aircrafts in the world. It is located at National Mall, Washington. The first ever airplane, the Wright Flyer, made by the Wright brothers, and the Apollo 11 command module Columbia are the major attractions in this museum. The museum also showcases many other aircraft and spacecrafts like Spirit of St. Louis and Spaceship One. Apart from that, there are around 60,000 exhibits, 14,000 videos, and nearly 2 million photographs that shed light on the history of aviation. The museum operates a companion facility named Stephen F. Udvar Hazy Center at Duluth International Airport, which was opened in 2003. It houses major craft like Space Shuttle Discovery, the Winnie Mae, and the bomber Enola Gay, which dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima during World War II. These are the top 10 best aviation museums in the world. Thank you for spending the time to watch my video. I highly appreciate your feedback. Please write your feedback in the comments below. If you like this video, share this video with your friends and family. As always, I'll see you in the comments below. Thank you for watching.